Good evening, America. You'll want to stop what you're doing for this one and turn up the volume on your low IQ definition televisions. After 10 long years of war, Osama Bargain bin Laden is no longer with us because we pew-pewed him in the face. More on that later. First, I'd like to apologize that it took so long, but I wasn't your president in 2001. If I was, I would have just sent ICE into Afghanistan and we would have rounded them all up on 9/12. Monkey bars and all. I mean, no offense, George W., but how hard could it be to find a 6.5-foot caveman named Osama that wears pajamas? A team of U.S. Navy SEALs, SEAL Team 6, by the way, the big boys, hitched a ride into Fudge Pakistan with the Night Stalkers and carried out the raid that killed him. It seems like yesterday, but it was decades ago that General Norman Schwarzkopf referred to the Navy SEALs as snake eaters and sex fiends. He meant it in a derogatory way, but I thought those are my kind of guys. Those are my kind of guys. If I'm ever president, that's exactly who I'd want to take with me to go catch bad guys. They went in at 0 dark 30. You know, most people would send a calendar invite for a real time, like 5 o'clock, or at least beer 30. But not our guys. They went at 0 dark 30, so if the word ever got out, no one would really know what time the meeting was. I tell you, they're very high IQ individuals. They're the best in the world, the best we've ever seen. They say that one of the helicopters had an accident and crashed into Osama's front yard. But that's fake news. It's so fake. They crashed it on purpose to add an exclamation point to the gigantic L that he was about to take up his ass. Then they stormed the compound with their dog Cairo. A beautiful dog, by the way. You know, most people would name their dog Snoopy or Cujo. But not our guys. They're way too smart for that. They named him Cairo so they could take him into the Middle East and no one would question what he's doing there. They kindly removed the front door and went up the stairs to the 3rd floor. It was at this time that a great friend of mine, a red-headed friend of mine named Rob O'Neill, walked right up to the bargain bin and turned his head into a canoe. I'll have you know that he went out like a little bitch because he tried to use 1 or 3 of them as human shields. Another redheaded friend of mine, Jessica Chastain, codename Maya with the agency, is the person credited for finding the elusive pajama man. I gotta tell you, she's pretty smart for a girl, and up until today I wasn't even aware that we allow girls to work for the CIA. But I can assure you that we're looking into it. I congratulated her by giving her a firm handshake. I thought about grabbing her by the pussy, but I didn't want to burn my hand on her fire crotch.